Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about massive news of the US and Japan potentially being set to use Quant. So firstly, I'd like to bring to your attention a recent video I came across which features the CEO of Quant, Gilbert Verdian, where he goes into details surrounding how he sees the world becoming more hyper-connected and what this could mean for Quant and Overledger.
Very good question. I think where we're heading is a new way where society can interconnect, because we're as humans we're very social, and it's all about our networks and connections with people, and I think that can be very easily overlaid into new types of transactions or financial services that leverage that network connectivity, the human side. So I think where we're seeing things evolving is that mass explosion of new types of digital assets, new types of money, and the new types of human-to-human transactions or business-to-business transactions. If you look at what's happening, I mean, just an example with Twitter, my view is that that's going to be a payment system. It's undergoing a lot of turmoil right now, and we all know why. And but I think that's kind of the start of a new human-to-human ways to do payments using an existing platform like Twitter. So having that connected to bank systems, to central bank digital currency systems, peer-to-peer systems, we're going to have a new type of world. It's very hyper-connected. So I think 23 is the start of that.
Yes, a hyper-connected future.
So as detailed by Verdian, he sees technology and society as a whole becoming more hyper-connected over the long run. And this could all be traced back to Quant's innovations, most notably Overledger, which is specialized in providing hyperconnectivity and also interoperability between varying networks of varying backgrounds. So in 2017, the Quant team actually filed a patent for its innovations, most notably Overledger, to a number of the world's leading economies, where one example includes Quant filing a patent for its Overledger offering and its other innovations to the patent office in the US. And recently the patent was actually approved, where the application stated, the application identified above has been examined and is allowed for issuance as a patent. So this means that innovations unable to replicate the key features associated with Quant's innovations, most notably Overledger. So this puts Quant and its innovations at a competitive advantage, where its competitors are unable to use the same innovations or actively replicate the provisions provided by Quant. And this is also coupled with the same patent filed by the Quant team being fully approved and accepted and granted within Japan. So this details how two of the major economies around the world have now granted Quant a patent for its applications. So the Quant CEO Gilbert Verdian actually went into some detail, especially in regards to the recent patent put forward and approved by Japan, where the patent will see the wide-scale utility of Quant's offerings being isolated and limited only to the Quant team. And again, no other organization or entity can replicate the features provided by Quant in both the US and Japan. So the Quant team actually provided an article surrounding this development, where the article was entitled Quant Granted Patent for Chronologically Ordering Blockchain Transactions, where the article went into depth in regards to how the patent will work and how the patent will make DLT technology more innately integrated into developments in the mentioned nation. The article actually went into detail surrounding how limitations in blockchain technology has led to the mentioned nations choosing and directly implementing Quant's innovations and use cases into their frameworks, where due to blockchain technology being isolated and quite niche, where the qualities and features associated with a given blockchain can't be actively shared to other blockchains. So with the direct utility and the provisioning of the newly developed and patented Quant Overledger will mean that multiple blockchains can be directly integrated at any given time, so that the features and the other characteristics synonymous with a given blockchain can be exchanged with each other. So this will make blockchain technology more feasible and a lot more practical for a number of stakeholders within the industry. So not only is Quant working alongside some of the largest institutions in the world, most notably the Bank of England, where the Quant team are working alongside the Bank of England in view of designing and developing a CBDC, but the Quant team is also vying to make their overledger offering more compatible and accessible to smaller firms. And the article concluded and stated how overledger could be at the center in providing universal interoperability and also enabling the creation of smart contracts that can be executed on any blockchain. And again, this will make blockchain technology more versatile, viable, and more attractive to a number of industries, firms, and even institutions around the world, most notably in Japan and the US. So with the likes of Japan and the US respectively looking to design their very own CBDC, with Quant's innovations, most notably overledger, being patented, this could see the mentioned nations choosing to have a deeper look into Quant's innovations, most notably overledger, where in the past the Federal Reserve have actually detailed to the need for a interoperability mechanism to improve future CBDC transactions. So with Quant's innovations now being patented, this could mean that the innovations could be directly harnessed and integrated into the financial system of the mentioned nations. And this could only spell good news for QNT token holders, especially over the long run. So this diagram we've used on a multitude of cases on this channel, which illustrates the effectiveness of overledger, where overledger can encompass a number of industries at any given time, and the utility of overledger will provide connectivity and a web where varying industries can directly interact and interoperate, which in turn could lead to datasets and information being shared between such bodies at any given time. Again, most notably in Japan and the US. So the Quant team have actually filed further patents in other nations, most notably China. However, the patent surrounding the utility of Quant's overledger in China haven't been approved as of yet. But if it is eventually approved, this could see 3 of the large economies in the world providing wide-scale patent acceptance of Quant's utility. So not only is Quant having some successes in both Japan and the US, Quant has actually collaborated with 2 of the largest financial institutions around the world in the Bank of England and the Bank for International Settlement, where the direct collaboration between Quant and the mentioned financial bodies is in view of the provisioning and the rolling out of Project Rosalind, where Project Rosalind is centered around experimental procedures, which is geared towards researching the capacity for CBDC interoperability when such financial instruments are eventually rolled out in the future. So in response to this project, the Bank of England has actually come forward and provided insights in regards to this initiative, where the Bank of England has stated that Project Rosalind has been a success, where they mentioned the bank will continue to participate in Project Rosalind to develop a best-in-class retail CBDC API and assess its usability. When opened up for experimentation, the bank will incorporate the lessons learned from Project Rosalind into the design of the API layer of the UK CBDC. So with the Bank of England seeing Project Rosalind as a resounding success, and with Quant being at the centre of this initiative, especially in regards to its utilities and its expertise being used in API gateways, this could see Quant being at the centre of API gateway developments within the wider UK economy when the UK eventually rolls out its CBDC. And with the Bank of International Settlement also at the centre of this initiative, the financial body may look to Quant's innovations for a universal and worldwide API gateway that provides interoperability between varying CBDCs around the world. What are your thoughts on Quant? Are you bullish on the patents being approved in the US and Japan? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.